About the new Nighthawk, we have a new super router,
Cool.
and she
You're
can give you.
live.
It's the I know it's the Nighthawk. So if you look for it, we can give you the password. You can
Nice.
give them the guest password, right?
Yes, but not live.
Okay. All right. Well, can you text
They
them?
can use the Shane Train one for now.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So this is episode 36. Listen, it's time to clean up the gutters, right? We just finishing up gutter month, so it's time to clean up the gutters. Haha. But really, they will do. They'll do your gutter cleanups, whether it's TC Backer or Horizon Lawns LLC. But this is September, and this is window month. I'm just talking a little bit about the gutters. Thank you, babe. But finishing up gutter month, I just want to touch base on this because you're going to have leaves falling now, and the gutters, cleaned out, and it's dangerous to get on a ladder. You might have done it when you first got your house, and maybe you've had it for a little bit of time, or maybe you just don't feel comfortable anymore getting on the ladder. You don't want to risk it. Call TC Backer. They'll either come out or have Horizon Lawns LLC come out, and they'll get you taken care of. And fall cleanup, you want to make sure that your house can breathe. And they even Chris Mendez from Horizon, I said if someone needs an air conditioner wrap, he said we can price that right in. We'll take care of that and wrap their air conditioner. So they're going to make sure your house. They're going to give you a checkup. Especially people like when you took the trees down, that lady that couldn't do the checkup. They're going to give you an honest checkup, and that's awesome. Yeah. So we're excited about that. And then it's window month. We're coming into windows. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Safe, easy cleaning. The OCD people getting on the ladders, that's tough on them when I see them up there cleaning their windows. And now they can have tilted windows. Right. Safe, easy cleaning, easy to get to. Bottom top sash, if they're sliders. Every one of them has a unique way to get clean. Right. We're going to talk about looking out that. You pay for the view. You got it. That's exactly what you pay for when you bought your house. Absolutely. You wanted the view. Imagine having this house that you paid $100, $200, $300, I don't know, and then you have foggy windows. Mm-hmm. And you're so frustrated you don't know what to do. Right. Call TC Backer.
There you go.
Or hit them on Facebook right here. Yep. So we're going to talk about some cool stuff tonight. Appreciate, love everyone. Carrie, good to see you. Victor, good to see you. Jamie, good to see you. Drop your town, please, in the comments. We appreciate that. And then share this to a group. And they're always looking for service techs. Don't want to forget about service techs. And I don't know if I always present, I said ask them. But new construction, basically, we're talking about being able to do roofing and siding and a little bit of windows, knowing where to put the caulk, knowing how to put the roof boots on, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Making sure that if someone didn't, you're someone that, I did a meeting, I do training with someone, and I talked about you have to care. Like, if you're going to be on the team, you can't say I don't care. Like, because that defeats the whole team. Yeah. Like, you got to care. Right. If you wake up and come in and put the TC Backer team shirt on, you got to care.
Absolutely.
And so, getting back to the service tech, you got to care.
Right. Right.
So, yeah. And you'll be able to talk a little bit about that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're always recruiting. Hey, Jamie, good to see you. Rouserville, USA's in the house.
Newman, what's up, brother? Vic, how's it going? Cody.
Good to see you guys.
If you guys haven't liked the page, shared the post here, make sure you do that. Hit the bell for notifications when we go live.
Hi, Tara.
Mackenzie, what's going on? How you doing?
Mackenzie, Gene Miller.
Hi, Mackenzie.
Jamie, where's the 3X? I got you, buddy. We got them. We call that the parachute size. We got you. I had a couple of them.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're always recruiting. We just finished up with gutter month. Some of that might overlap into window month. September is window month. We're just trying to, get out in front of fall. So we started to talk about gutters in August. To just plant the seed in people's minds that you might want to start thinking about getting them cleaned when the leaves start to fall. That way you're prepared for the winter months. And then of course windows. A lot of people, have leaky, drafty windows, and like Shane was talking about, you get that white film in between the panes, which means your seals are busted, which means you no longer have argon gas in between your panes that your insulation had, dissipated. So, so we're just trying to get out in front of it, let people know what we're doing and that we're here to help. Yeah. I was thinking that on the way here that, Lauren and Drew on how good of a job they've been doing on helping people. People call us for our services, so it's not like we're out banging doors and knocking doors and trying to talk somebody into something that they don't actually need. Yeah. The phone rings, we go out and we try to service them as best as we can. Mm-hmm. We give them the knowledge that they need and deserve, and try to teach them like what's going on with their house and why this is happening. You know, we're not just there to put a new roof on or just throw windows in their house. You know, if we don't feel like triple pane is necessary, then we won't try to upsell you a triple pane window. Having said that, we were sitting in some training, and the guy asked me, is like, do you think our area needs triple pane glass? And right away, my thought is we're not north enough. We don't live, you know, far enough up north because of the cold. And he was like, well, where do you think we sell our most triple pane windows at? And I was like, probably Maine, New York, upstate New York. He was like, no, Georgia. And I said, really?
Wow.
He said, because you don't think heat
AC
transfers through the glass as
Oh
well
wow!
as cold
So
air does.
either way, good
So
point.
I was like, you're right, because my
Hey, Dave.
excuse was always like, you don't need triple pane, you
Yeah.
don't live in Maine. Wrong.
Yeah.
It keeps the cold in just as
Keeps
much
that
as it keeps
AC
the cold
in.
out.
Nice.
And the heat out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, so I was
never
wrong
knew
on
that.
that. So I just thought I would throw that little nugget in. I just
Yeah.
recently learned that. Never, I don't know why. Wasn't that your first instinct?
Yeah,
Wasn't that we
well,
don't
it's
live?
going to be up north. You don't
Yeah,
have
that's
to
what I
worry
would
about
think,
it.
too.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
cold air.
That's
cold weather.
awesome.
But no, he said they sell more triple pane windows out of Georgia than they do any other
That makes sense.
area. So
And-
the further south you go, you also, you know, so where we're at, we get the best of both worlds.
Right.
We get
Yes.
super hot
Yeah.
in the summertime
Yeah.
and super cold in the
And
wintertime.
muggy hot. That
Right.
moisture must be a kicker
Right.
on the house,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, we do offer triple pane windows. Double strength glass. So now you have 2 layers of protection, two layers of argon gas, and the 2 outside layers actually have low E. It'll be clear glass in the middle,
Yeah.
argon gas, low E.
And that's a coating on the glass.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yep. For UV ray protection.
And I watched a film of it. It shows how the rays, because there's certain instances they show where you don't want low E. There's been office buildings where it kept the heat in and they needed it to go out, and it showed the power of low E.
Wow.
It generated heat in these buildings. I
Right.
forgot I was watching it.
Right.
So it's crazy what that coating does when used
It
properly.
is. And
Yeah.
it can reflect.
Yeah.
It'll reflect the heat or light.
And what about colors on windows? What are we? And we're going through COVID now. Good to see you, Glenn. Good to see everyone. Diane, everyone. Chris,
Chris Markey in the house.
to the T. Good
What's
to
up?
see
To
you,
the T.
Lauren.
My only groupie, Chris Markey. Thanks for watching, buddy.
Nah, he said that he's joining my team, man. That he was going to be Monday.
No, he's lying to you.
He texted me and said that you hung up on him.
He was just trying to swell your head.
Hey, Chuck in the
It
truck,
worked.
not Pete in the pickup. Good to see you, Chuck, man.
Lauren, good
Appreciate
to see you. Chuck,
John, good to see you.
Vic,
Ringo.
Vic will be floating around probably starting next week behind the scenes a little bit.
Nice. We're super excited.
Yeah. Vic joined the team. We
Yeah.
announced that I think last week.
Yeah. Well,
He's
I'm
killing it
aboard.
already. He's been here since Monday and
Yeah, man.
has already grabbed the bull by the horns.
Absolutely.
Learning our system.
Absolutely.
Actually, probably going to improve our takeoff system.
Yeah.
From what I can gather already.
Right.
I mean, he's come in with a fresh set of eyes, and you know, from the outside looking in, he's able to just take it and run with it. So,
Yeah. I've been trying to keep him on my hip and
Yep.
teach him as much as I can, but you know how the phones be during
Yeah.
the day. So
Yes.
there's 9 minutes out of 10 minutes I'm walking around pacing in the shop on the phone
Right.
dealing with something.
Yep.
And every time I come in, he's just sitting there doing stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's
He'll
already
he'll open up purchase orders that he's never even seen before and just figure them out and
Yeah.
looking at them. And he came in this morning with all kinds of information on Plan Swift that he did homework. He actually sat through like a training session over the phone last night, all by himself without anyone having to tell him to do that stuff.
That's
So like
good stuff.
that's the kind of people that we're looking for. Man.
Absolutely.
Sean Gotti, good to
And
see
we're,
ya.
we're always recruiting, no matter what. We're always recruiting, looking for, you know, people with good work ethics, with integrity. You know, just someone who wants to come and join the team and bring something to the team.
You might have to be on a list for a little while, but at least you're on the list.
Right, exactly.
You know, that's what I tell them. It
Exactly.
doesn't just because they're recruiting doesn't mean they're going to hire, but you should get on the list.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I had someone reach out to me and ask me if we were looking for any office help, and I didn't say no to them right away. I asked them like where did they work, and they've been at a place for a really long time, and I asked them what they did, and they told me what they did, and you know, it intrigued me because it was like, you know, I don't ever want to pass up a good opportunity, but like you said, I was like, when we do, I will definitely
Yeah.
let you know,
Yeah,
because
you're
you
on the
definitely
list.
sound like you'd be an asset. And like I said, I don't ever want to miss out on a good opportunity because I don't know everything.
Yeah.
You know, and I know that. I know that I don't know everything. What I don't know, Chris knows. You know, and if we don't know, we find the answer somewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm not afraid to admit that I don't know everything. I really don't know everything. You know, and the sooner I know that and the sooner I can identify that, you know, and let the ego down and deflate the ego, you know, and admit, like, I don't know. And like Lauren and I, we're talking about that today. She feels like she gets more respect from someone when she says, I don't know the answer to that question.
Absolutely.
But I will get it for you.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of trying to BS my way through a situation,
Right.
it's if I don't know something, I don't know it. I don't
Right.
know it. And I'm not even going to try to sell you on something that I don't know anything about.
Right.
But I'll find the answer for you. And that's how we learn.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? When we stop thinking that we know everything, you know, that's when we learn. But when we're running around acting like we think we know everything, that's when we get in trouble. That's when we stop learning.
And that's
Right.
how you got to be able to be at Weather Buster Windows.
Yeah, man.
Right. Being open, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
For
so,
sure.
what can we talk a little bit about the mechanics of this window, what it does?
The mechanics of it?
Yeah, like what kind of E or R or whatever it has. I mean,
Well, it depends on what
on
we have a good,
grades.
better,
There's
best.
different grades.
Yes, we have a good,
Gold,
better, best.
bronze, silver.
Yes,
Like-
we have 13 different colors that we offer.
Oh yeah, colors. So
Yeah.
13 colors.
Yeah, 13 different colors that we
Okay.
offer. We can get the glass package, you know, with a double strength. We could get it down to a .20 if somebody wanted a .20. Triple pane, composite wood, vinyl with insulation, foam insulation. In the frame.
Sounds like a lot. So it's the best
Yeah.
thing to have someone come out and give them a kind of
Yeah.
overview,
Yeah.
a look
Yeah,
at
that's
it.
Yeah,
definitely the
and you
best.
want to know what's crazy about that?
Yeah.
We don't even have to come out. We can do it
Nice.
virtually. We
Wow.
can do it virtually. We can share a screen. We can show someone our entire. We can send them a slideshow, a PowerPoint presentation
Wow.
with a new program that
That's
we have.
nice.
And we have a tutorial that we actually got trained on it the other day. But Bob brought to my attention today that there's a tutorial, a webinar that for whatever questions that we didn't get to answer or things that we didn't know about the program that we're using now, they go over the whole exact thing that Jimmy went through with us.
Oh, really?
Hi
on the
Kim.
GLF
Hi Jocelyn.
Oh, that's
Aaron.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
Patrick.
That's
We
awesome.
love y'all. Thank
Yeah.
you. Please drop your town. Share this out.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. You know, they're always hiring. They're always taking care of people's homes, one home at a time, one roof at a
That's right.
time, one window, one gutter. We're talking about
Yeah.
window. It's window month.
Yeah, we're here to
yeah.
help.
Yeah.
Window month.
Um,
So this is the beginning of it. One night we'll bring, you know, maybe a couple of our windows in. We'll show everybody the sash balance and why we think our sash balance is better, and it's got lifetime warranty and the locks.
We gotta
And-
bring out screen in too, man.
Yeah, the flex screen.
Yeah,
We got
the
a
flex
lifetime flex screen. You know, the double pane, the triple pane. I can
Right.
bring cutouts so they can see the triple pane glass and all kinds of stuff. Composite wood. The wood's actually real wood. It's I believe it's like 3/16 of an inch that you can actually lightly
Wow.
sand, paint, or stain. We got the windows that we have are just phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Even our what we would call our entry level window is better than the industry standard.
Absolutely.
I mean,
.27.
they're really good windows. And when we first started pushing these things out, I didn't really know too much about windows.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we went through all that stuff and got that guy that came in and was talking to us. You know, when we were doing the home shows and all that kind of stuff, I had a lot of time to read up on it.
Yep.
And dude, our windows are really, really good for even our entry level windows.
Yeah.
Crazy affordable.
Yeah.
Kai.
You know, just really good quality. They have a lot of cool bells and whistles and gadgets on them and stuff
Yeah.
that, you know, just make them super easy.
Are
Super
they
easy
easy to clean?
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, they're
Easy
so
to
easy to clean.
Is that a big
One
thing that
finger
people still clean their
to
windows these
close.
days?
Oh yeah.
It must be way different now. No ladder. You can get the ladder out of the shed now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't
we
even
don't
have to
have
get a ladder.
No.
All right.
No.
And so that's nice though for people, right? Because
Right.
the old way
Yeah.
was it was difficult, time consuming, and even dangerous.
Right.
Right, because you would put the hose around. Someone might trip at the hose. They could pull the hose around ladders. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things going
Right.
on that you have to worry about. Plus, it's dangerous. How many homeowners are tying themselves off?
Exactly. None.
No.
Right, and who even knows where their ladder's going?
Well,
You
think
ever-
about if you have storm windows. So
Oh.
not only do you have to try to clean your actual window, your old existing window, but you got to somehow try to manipulate that storm window, clean that, clean your window. It's like you don't have to do this anymore. The
Right.
storm windows are a thing of the past.
And you can easily remove your screen so they're not in the way when you tilt your windows in.
Absolutely.
And you said they're
prefer a flex
flexible.
screen. Yeah, the full flex screen. We do offer a full screen that's flexible.
And
That's pretty much indestructible. You can
Nice.
grab it and twist it like a pretzel. And it'll
so
just
is that how
bounce
you
right back.
get it in? You kind of give it a twist.
Shane, I tried to break it at the home show, man. It's not breaking.
No, I remember.
I mean, maybe if you get like a hammer or something and beat the
Yes.
frame, maybe.
Like try to like.
but even then, I don't
really
know.
work.
I don't know if
Right.
it's gonna break.
Yeah. No, it's a great product.
Yeah.
So what type of windows are people having? Are they, I know in the window industry people call them double hung sliders, but really half moons. Like what's available to people? Is there pretty much endless grids, no grids inside the window, grids outside? Like what's happening now
Well,
with the window?
that's the cool thing about our windows, man. It's everything's custom. Everything's made for the hole, made for you.
Wow.
We don't just have a room. I mean, we do have a room full of windows, but those are all,
Yeah.
the dead
I was going to
sofas
say there's a lot of windows in that warehouse.
that got ordered wrong or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They don't, those will maybe be used for like a repair job if someone just happens to have that size
Right.
and, wants a cheaper option, something
Right.
like that. But
Right.
every hole that we fill is ordered specifically for that hole.
Exactly.
That's why it's a process. There's a manufacturing process that goes in with it. So you can get frosted glass, you can get grids, no grids.
Yeah.
Like you said, the half moons. You can get a whatever size window, picture windows.
Yeah.
Picture bay
the,
windows,
the doors
doors
with the
windows.
windows on the sides.
Right. Side. You can get side lights. You can get casements, bays, bows,
Yeah.
octagons, half round.
What's a bay
tran-
window or
the
trans-
built-in screen ones that are where they have like the shade
Oh,
yeah,
really?
blind thing
the blinds in
inside.
between
Yeah,
the
the
glass.
blinds
Yeah.
in
We
between
can
them.
get patio doors that also have the blinds in between the glass. Like you said earlier, 13 different colors and the grid patterns. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds. There's like prairie
Hey, Mike,
style,
good to see you.
where you have just two vertical grids that go through it. You can get grids where it looks like you have diamond shaped. You can get
Wow.
grids in like a
Oh,
Kit
like the
Kat.
Tudor type
Yeah,
look.
yep, Tudor
man.
type. You can get grids just on the top sash, the bottom sash. You can get the contour shaped grids. You can get the flat grids. And they're always in between the glass. We don't go with the ones that go on
Right.
the outside of the glass just because it becomes a maintenance issue,
Right.
or there's a chance that they could break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That
ours are
makes
always
sense.
in the glass, in between the glass.
Anyone that's finishing basements out there that need to put one of the basement windows in, how many times do you have to put a basement window in and you have the dryer line that hooks up to it?
Yeah.
We can get the windows that have half glass,
Oh,
half
wow.
blank that you can hook a dryer.
Exactly.
A
It
dryer
actually
fan up
comes
to.
with the dryer vent with it. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a no-brainer. You don't have
Yeah.
to go find a vent that'll fit
Especially
the
for my flippers, you guys know how hard that is to find sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and there's lifetime warranty on the glass.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So does that mean these people that are going to call you with these fogged up windows, if it happened, because nothing's perfect, stuff happens.
Right. Yeah.
That's what makes you guys great, is you're there to service them.
Absolutely.
Looking for a service tech.
Mhm.
You would handle that for them. They would call you and say, "Hey, this seal broke."
Yeah.
And then it would be under the warranty of their weather buster.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Simple.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
no fine
'Cause it
print.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it happens and the company's not there, that's just worse.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Right.
at the end of the day, things are going to happen. but
Right,
the
and
company's-
the other great thing about this is it's backed. It's backed by a big window manufacturer.
Yeah.
So, God forbid something happens,
Right.
this business would sink or something.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not necessarily TC Backer that is completely on the line either.
Exactly.
You have a
Nice.
big window manufacturer that's
Yeah, because
also-
we get our windows private label. We don't manufacture our own windows. The company that we get our windows from is actually based out of Pennsylvania. They use all local components, companies who might make the parts and
Nice.
pieces.
Yeah.
So they're not shipped in from overseas. The latches, the sash balances, they're not made by overseas somewhere or shipped in, and they're not they're made by local companies in Pennsylvania.
So sash balance is bringing that up.
Mhm.
What in homeowners terms, that means the window doesn't stay up,
Right.
right?
It will stay up. It won't fall.
I mean, it won't fall. Yeah,
Right,
but if
exactly.
that breaks where it goes up and down, it won't stay up.
Right.
Yeah.
They call.
Yeah.
And they're covered.
Lifetime warranty. Yep.
Yeah.
Right
Lifetime
there.
warranty.
And these
That's-
things are nice, man. They go up with the finger, they go down with the finger.
Yeah.
No
Nice.
sticking.
Nope.
Can we give some shout outs
Super
quick
smooth.
Jim
before we go
Roast
on
is
to
watching.
Hot
Jim,
Roast, what's up, man?
Good to see you, man.
Jimmy Popcorn.
David
Jim?
KX.
Raymond,
Raymond
Alex,
Rhodes.
Victor, Mike's
That's
telling,
your
man.
boy from last week, I think, that gave us a couple comments on there.
Mike, good to see you. Mike does a lot. He just did a lot with the ambulance and fire. Alan, good to
Alan,
see you.
Good to see you, brother.
So if you need towing done, whether that's a big rig to a piece of equipment, a Caterpillar to a car, Mike's towing. He's going in on the Donuts Great. He has a place in Hanover and a place here in York.
Nice.
Mike's towing and recovery. Mike, you do a great job. You and your family, small business. Him and his family work there. Alan, good to see you.
Yeah.
His hair does look good. It looks amazing. Both
Thanks,
your hairs look good. Nice shirts. Where'd you get them?
Chris Markey.
To the T Outfitters.
Bam! Come on, nice.
Not only does my hair look good, but our shirts look even better.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, man.
So
Thank you,
we
Chris.
appreciate everyone. I hope this is on your wall. Support small business. We all need to help each other out through these tough times.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of companies, for whatever reason, weren't able to keep going, and they maybe had to do something else to change. And that's just. But you all have been strong through all the different things.
Yeah.
Through the recession, through the 08, through the whatever.
It makes
you
us
all,
stronger.
You know, and so for people, that's a lot of years of service. You've been there to service people.
Absolutely.
So congrats to you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and Chris, he's actually working on some other designs for us right now. We're sponsoring the Inshore Classic again this year. This will be our third year sponsoring a fishing tournament out of Ocean City. Scott Lennox with Hooked on OC television show
Nice.
at Ocean City. He
Shout out to you.
post the tournament and
The show.
the TV show and runs the whole fishing tournament. So we're going to be
Wow.
sponsoring that. So Chris made us shirts 2 years ago. He's actually working on new shirts for us this year to go with more like the wicking material type of material for the
Nice.
shirts and stuff like that. So him and his guy are working on that stuff right now, and he's working on some polos for us.
Tyler.
So we keep him pretty busy, man. And
Nice.
Chris supports us.
Yes.
He refers us to people. We've done work for Chris.
Right.
He does all of our work. He comes through for us, you know, and we're trying to get out in front of it before Christmas comes rolling around this year, but I'm sure I'll call him probably December 12th and tell him I need 200 hoodie sweatshirts, but he
Yeah.
pulled it off for me.
At least he
Nice.
knows that it's coming.
Yeah, he knows
He knows
it's
it's
coming.
coming.
He's prepared. Yeah, he's prepared. He's probably already got the hoodies in there for me.
Right.
Yeah, so all he's got to do is bust them out. Tyler, good to see you, brother.
What's up, man?
Can we talk a little bit about service tech? What you're looking
Yeah.
for?
Yes.
Service tech. So they come to Dover. They wake up in the morning. What's my skill set? Do I have to be able to drive? Heights? Tell me a little bit about what I'm
You
gonna
gotta
do.
have a valid driver's license. That's key.
Mhm.
You have to not be scared of heights. That's also key. I'm just looking for motivated go-getters, people that are not afraid to work. I'm not really looking for people that just want to come in and eat and skate.
Yeah.
Not
We
that
usually
type of
work,
culture.
yeah, we usually work 10, 11, 12-hour days sometimes. We work hard, but there's unlimited supply of work. We have so much work right now. We're blessed for it.
And not everybody has that.
Right.
I mean, I know most of my friends are business owners, and that's not for everybody.
Right.
If that was the case, we wouldn't have restaurants failing in other businesses. So praise God to you guys and the whole culture, because
Yeah.
you know that's not the norm.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I need people that know how to read a tape measure, that have some roofing or siding skills.
And this is new construction we're talking.
Yeah,
so they're
new
gonna-
construction. Even if you're an old sheet metal guy or something like that, if you've hung corrugated panels, if you've hung any of that kind of stuff, if you're a metal roofer, if you just basically have to know how the water works on the roof,
Yeah.
the proper installation methods of,
Right,
of
and
roofing.
it's not just new construction. You know, there's other areas within our company that you can expand or grow. So we're also looking for window installers,
Yeah,
gutter
right.
installers. I mean, just our service guys, like we all come together at different times. So even though you know how to install windows and you know roofing, you might be on a window crew one day, you might be on a service crew one day. We offer different positions. We try to promote from within. Perfect example is, Tyler made like a lateral, position move. He's doing great. We brought his buddy Dave in. We actually have another guy starting on Tuesday that I forgot to tell you about.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so and this guy also owned a business just like Chuck. Same boat Chuck was in.
Oh, really?
Years of experience, go-getter, wants to put his tool pouch on, wants to come in, kick ass for us. He loves the culture, loves what we're doing. He's probably watching right now.
Excellent. Jacqueline, what's up?
Hey,
Billy,
Jack,
what's
Yeah,
up?
just a great all around guy. I'm gonna be
Well, that's
hanging out with
exciting,
him.
man.
I'm gonna be hanging out with him Sunday. We're in a cornhole tournament together on Sunday.
Alex.
Oh, yeah.
So the camaraderie and fellowship
Nice.
already begins. He's already invited me to meet his family, and
Yes.
yeah, so
Dude, that's great news.
yeah,
That's great news.
yeah,
So yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Honestly.
right,
I need people that are going to come to work and figure out how to be successful and not dwell on the problems.
right,
It's easy sometimes. Everyone has bad days at work, but to not get stuck on that kind of stuff, keep a positive attitude.
yeah,
Problem solving skills are very important because a lot of times you're going to be 2 hours away.
Right.
You're home every day.
Mhm.
We don't ask you to stay out of town, but guys put in a lot of hours. The guys put in a lot of hours. We cover a lot of ground, a lot of miles every day.
right,
And sometimes you are on a site and you got to figure it out. So you
Yeah.
got to have that problem solving skill. But the biggest thing is, man, just the work ethic.
Mhm.
You got to be a go getter. You got to have a good work ethic. You got to be able to come to work and put an honest day's work in.
yeah,
But if anyone out there knows anyone or that sounds like you, give me a call. My phone number is 717-916-0732. You can hit me up on Facebook, DM me. You
Yeah.
can hit Ty up on Facebook, Shane. You can hit the company page up on Facebook. We even have website 321gutterdone.com. You can fill an app out there. You can come into the shop and fill out an app. Interview right on the spot usually.
right,
So yeah, look forward to hearing from anyone. Pass this on, share this out. If this isn't you, maybe someone on your friends list, maybe they have a friend, or just help
Right.
in any way possible, even if it's just a share.
And the thing that I was thinking when you were talking was there's a lot of other roofing and siding companies out there that are probably getting prepared to start laying off.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we don't do that
No.
over the winter months. Okay,
Yeah.
We stay busy, all year round, all 12 months. Doesn't matter how cold it is, how hot it is. Unfortunately, those types of weather actually get us behind because it is too hot. Work half day. If it snows, that puts us a day behind. So those with the weather, it just actually, if anything, it makes us more busier. It puts us more behind.
Right.
We're a stable company. We work for stable companies. And like Chuck said, if you want to be able to provide for your family and you're getting ready to get laid off, before the winter comes, well, come check us out. If you want a place you can grow and not get stuck in doing the same exact thing every single day. Not saying that you won't be stuck in a position for a while, but you'll see quickly
Absolutely.
that there's areas to grow, areas to move.
Yeah.
We move our gutter guys on the service crew for a while. If they start getting burnt out on hanging gutters, we move them over to the service department. When they get burnt out on the service department, we move them back over to gutters.
Or pop them in windows for a day or something.
Yeah, we'll put them.
Now's
on
the time to reach out. I
Yeah.
mean, it's going to be cold soon. You reach out now, you'll have health insurance kicked in by the time it gets cold out.
Absolutely. And
So
Shane
now-
and I and myself have been talking about some other things, benefits and perks on the back end and stuff, to provide everybody. So we got a lot of other cool things in the works, paid holidays, paid vacations, health, dental, optical, after the first 90 days that you're here, and some other goodies that we're working on in the back end here. That we're looking really, forward to. Good
man.
things.
Extra.
Happy and healthy,
Yes.
co-workers produces good work ethic.
Amen.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
they look out for each other. Yeah,
I wish
it's
I would have had a
amazing.
better way to say that, but what I'm saying is, we try to keep people healthy and happy. You know what I mean? We care about people. Like Lauren, and I said her name 3 times already, but she was saying the last place that she worked at, they didn't care about your home life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm busting her balls a little bit because she's like, I gotta go home. I'm like, no, I don't care about your home life. You know what I
That's
mean?
what that was
Yeah,
about today.
100%.
Yeah,
I was wondering what you
but
guys
I
were
do
talking
care. If she's
Yeah,
gonna
right.
be home for her kids, by all means, go. You
Yeah.
know, now if you're doing it every other day and you're not only affecting, my sanity, but you're affecting all of your coworkers' sanity, then it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? You got to be realistic.
You got to care.
If things come up, like Jocelyn got in a car accident this morning,
Aw.
we all pulled together as a team. Like, what can we do? What's going on?
Yeah.
Like everybody. You know what I mean?
Hope you're okay.
She's got to stay home for a couple days. Sam, for whatever reason, passed out today. We were all like, you know, Lauren was the first one there again, 4 times. I said her name. Maybe she'll appear here in a minute. You know, she was like, gotta go, I gotta call 911. And I was like, what? Well, we're in the middle of a conversation. She's like, I gotta go, gotta dial 911 or something. I was like, what the heck are you talking about? So anyhow, I guess Sam got lightheaded and passed out. You know what I mean? But we all pulled together as a team. And Sam's so dedicated. She went home, got something to eat, took a nap, came back to work. Jocelyn wanted to come back to work.
Yeah.
You know, like, no, you're not coming back. You were just in a car accident, bumped your head, go to the hospital.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but it's that dedication. You know, that
That
those
care.
are the
You
kind of
gotta
people that
care.
we're looking for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We all have each other's backs.
Yeah.
We were all concerned. She wasn't a number. You know, we care about her home life. You know what I mean? And we had a meeting a few weeks ago. We have a meeting each week, but, you know, we were talking about, like, your home life reflects totally your work, your ability to work.
Yeah.
It reflects, you know,
Absolutely.
how well your home life is how well your work life is.
Yeah.
And I understand that. If there's something going on in your household, it's going to reflect your work ability. There's going to be something going on. Do you know what I mean? You're distracted. You're missing work. You're calling in. You're coming in late. Like I care about that. Like, what's going on there? What can we do? You know what I mean? I'm not going to fire someone because they have a good work record, work history, and all of a sudden things start to dip off a little bit. You know what I mean?
Something's going on.
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah.
What can we do? Is there anything we can do to help?
Yeah.
Do you got to move? What's up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to borrow a trailer. What's
Yeah,
up?
I mean, you don't stress. When we start a show, it's not like 7 o'clock, like what's going to happen if it's 7:04, right?
Right.
Because you care.
Right.
I said in the beginning, because you care. You know what I mean? People don't see in the beginning all that stuff. You just care a lot, and then everyone else in there cares. When I go in there, it's amazing. Right? Not that everyone has the perfect day, but they care about each other. Drew, good to see you, man.
Yeah. Drew, right there is another dedicated new hire. Him and
Tina,
Lauren,
Chris.
Lauren said it's not happening. So if I said your name 3 times real fast and looked in the mirror, you wouldn't appear.
Chris
Are you sure?
Mendez, thank you. You do a great job, man. Appreciate you.
yeah,
You're
Mendez,
awesome.
good to
Shout
see
out
you,
to the
brother.
9 House. You're going to be a great pops. You're awesome. Love you. You're awesome. Chris Mendez, Horizon Lawns LLC.
Yep.
Phenomenal job.
Good family right there, man. Every single person I see on here, God bless them.
We
and I
love
love
you.
y'all. Tony Sen, an old friend of mine. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Share to your friends. Like our page. Recommend us. Give us a 5-star. All that good stuff. Like Vic said, the culture is awesome. It is awesome. Is there rough days? Of course there's rough days.
Absolutely. But for every rough day, we got 3 fun days.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Honestly,
I
I'm
care.
constantly laughing and joking around at work, and you know, it's serious business sometimes, but there's always someone in there with a smile on their face when you're having a bad day.
Yeah.
No, everyone isn't having a bad day at the same time.
No,
Amen.
thank goodness
That's
for
what
that.
makes culture so
Yeah,
awesome.
thank goodness for that.
Karen, Dave.
Yeah. Love you too, Sam. Thanks for being there for us. Thank you very much. You came through for us for sure. So we're hiring service techs, we're hiring guttermen, we're hiring, or women, window installers, siding guys, roofing guys. There's Glenn. Good to see you, brother. He's saying the Marietta apartment buildings look good. He drives by the siding
Yeah.
and the roofs and the gutters that we did over
Thanks.
there.
That's awesome. That's
Thanks
awesome.
for sharing,
Thank you.
Glenn.
That's a good project, man.
Yeah.
It's a good project.
Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for admiring it. So we're hiring right now, always recruiting. We could probably use one more salesperson. We're constantly doing marketing. We're constantly trying to help people out. What's David saying? You guys have some fun with these episodes. And we do,
sure.
we try to have fun. We try not to be serious all the time. I was talking to Vic tonight, who's going to actually be our sound and video guy here. And, how we can, add to the show to make it more humorous and give it more content and stuff like that, and make it more educational and just be a service, to everyone, whether if you work for us or you need something done to your house, we're here for you guys,
Right.
all of you.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Bob, good to see you, man. Appreciate you. All those racers out there too, man. All you that are out there racing, man. Keep doing a good job. These people work all day, like Ronnie and all them, and these guys work, and then they put together these race teams that compete like boom. And I've seen some of them blowing motors lately, man. Just keep going. You guys rock.
Yeah, man.
You know, they put it all out there. We went that one
Ronnie
weekend.
Warwick, Jim Roast, Jim's boys, they're all racing now. Tommy Curdell over in Rouserville, we sponsor him. You know, we sponsor all those guys. We sponsor a softball team. You know, we try to help the community in any way, and I forget how much we actually do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not wearing it on my sleeve to say, hey, look at me. I forget that, you know, we're trying to help the community. We're trying to help the working man. You know, all we are is just trying to help each other.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely. That's
really what it comes down to, man. You know, you're getting ready to buy a house. That's a
2 weeks,
freaking
man. I'm moving
great,
2 weeks.
and I didn't mean to bust you out on
Nah,
Facebook Live here, but yeah, man, I'm cornhole on Sunday, so I'll be there, buddy.
Excellent.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is that the guy?
I'm not saying.
You're not saying?
No.
I'm about to creep him on Facebook. Glenn, I'm about to creep you on Facebook if you're the guy.
But yeah, man, you know, we are having fun. You know, when I walked in the office on Tuesday before our meeting there, and I saw everybody sitting at the table, and every single person in that room had a smile on their face.
Yeah.
Now, you were probably talking shit on me.
There was a poll on if you forgot about the meeting or not.
I did. I did for a
We were
minute.
sitting there for a good 30 minutes and we're like, maybe he forgot.
No, well, Ronnie came to see me. God bless Ronnie. Hard-working man. He's a
Hi, Pastor
his son,
Soto. It's always good to see you.
Race car driver.
Yeah.
Boom, they do a great job. There's Spanish Church right there in York on Queen Street. Pastor Soto, good to see you. You're awesome. Appreciate all your prayers. Eleanor, good to see you. Vic, D,
Yeah.
Wanda, all of you all. Glenn, good to see you. Welcome aboard.
Vic, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, man.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. David
So,
KX gave us
Lil
a
Bake, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. If anyone needs a cell phone, hit Richard Baker up. He's got you.
What's
for
he
me,
do?
what's that?
What's he do?
He is a phone salesman for Verizon.
Oh,
Hi,
bummer.
Ash.
I was gonna give a shout out to the AT&T dude today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I told him I would.
I mean, I don't think
He liked
Baker
our
will hate
page
that.
today. He came to visit me. Our sales guy.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I busted him up, boy.
I bet you did.
I did.
I didn't even know we had one of them.
Yeah, I gave it to him. I was like, dude, I want your job. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, dude, like who are you? Like you've had my account for how long now? And I want to stay home like you do and collect a check and have all these customers that don't even know who you are. Like, that's great.
Yeah, man.
That's the
awesome.
kind of job I want.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now give me some phones.
exactly. I'm like, so what did you bring me? He tried to give me an AT&T mask. I was like, I got enough of them. I don't need any mask. I'm talking about cell phones and cases and stuff like that. Like, where's the bling at, bro? And he's like,
Yeah.
well, maybe next time. But anyhow, he's a young kid. He didn't get it yet.
Hi, Rachel. Good to see you.
Right.
Good to see you.
Right.
The circle. He's got to learn the circle.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, no problem, Baker. Got you, buddy.
So, let's talk about, is there a certain job size, too big, too small for you guys? Can we talk about that?
No. When we go out to a job, we're going to look for ways to repair it before we completely replace it, honestly.
Yep.
If that's honestly the best bet, we'll tell you why it's the best bet. You know, sometimes our recommendation is going to be to put a new roof on, put new windows on, but, you know, maybe you don't have the budget for that. You know, maybe you just need another 5 years out of your house. You know what I mean? It's, everyone's in different positions, predicaments. We understand that. I mean, we're not going to try to cram new stuff down your throat if you don't need it.
No.
Can people really install a window wrong?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, what would it look like?
It
If
might
someone
not open or
installed it.
close.
Yeah.
Would it be, do you have any pictures of one that's not installed right?
What
A
is it?
window?
A window?
Yeah.
I do. I'll have to find them here.
Okay, no problem. So because I know we looked at some pictures, I was just setting up that we looked at some, and we saw houses that weren't even wrapped with anything, just the
Go ahead.
the plywood.
Oh, here's a house we're working on.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's look at this
Yeah, Tyler, exactly. Sometimes they're upside down.
with the
It
pictures.
happens. No, the windows.
Oh, really?
You can
Sometimes they're
you can
upside
install them
down.
upside down.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So listen, since while they're figuring that out, this is window month. So if you want to get in on some giveaways, we're gonna have some. Get a picture after this is over, or go to the Facebook page for TC Backer and take a picture of your window with you in front of it, so it's you in front of your window, and send a picture. It's window month. We want to see, can we get pictures of people's windows this month? So get a picture of you. You could do to your recent photos, and it would be there. Oh, there it is. Boom. So, do we want pictures of people in front of their windows this month?
Absolutely.
So send in your pictures. You can send them right to the Facebook page. All right, so that's about installation?
Yeah.
Installation?
Exactly. That was just
Installed
done wrong
wrong.
from the very beginning. Okay.
Isn't there supposed to
there's
be
all
like
kinds of
some
stuff
type
that's gonna
of wrap around the house?
Right. But some of the issue with this window is that it looks like it started out to be like a replacement window put in like a new construction application. Yeah, so that's why you got the J channel going around it. And then of course, like you said, there's no house wrap. There's no
Is that
tape.
mold and mildew
Yeah.
and rot?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Wow. On top of a
My
new
big
deck.
head's in the way. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
On top of a new deck.
Yeah. So this is what we're not just going to go in and replace your windows.
Yeah.
That's the point of this. We want to find the issue, fix the problem, take care of the issue, make sure it doesn't happen again, and then put you a great window in that exceeds your expectations. I mean, really, that's what we want to do. We want to exceed your expectation.
Wow. Yeah, so that's you see all kinds of stuff, and I guess this month they're going to start seeing a lot of pictures of
Yes.
windows and stuff.
Absolutely.
And anything that you can send it.
Absolutely.
So if someone has a metal window and they want a vinyl window, because metal is metal a good option? Do you have metal windows?
We can get like an aluminum cladded window. The whole thing won't be metal.
Yeah, because when I did windows, that wasn't good because it's a transfer of cold
Right.
or heat.
Right. When we run
And
into a
it get
situation where we
condensation.
need to get a clad, like a metal cladded window is usually like a
For
historical.
commercial.
Yeah,
Oh.
or commercial, but
Right.
usually we've used them because they're wooden. They're actually wooden with an aluminum clad.
Oh, on the outside.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they're a wooden window to match the existing historical window that was installed previously.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So they should just message you if they have any questions, because you can give them an estimate without going out there. So can you
Yeah.
tell me, how do you measure a window?
How do you measure it?
Like, listen, I know it sounds easy.
That's
you do it all the time.
that's an industry secret.
Yeah.
Come apply for a job. We'll teach you.
All right.
That's right. There you go.
But how would you know if the reason I'm asking this question is if someone says, "Can you give me an estimate on this window?"
Yeah.
You have to go unless I know how to measure, right?
No, we don't.
Oh,
We don't. I can get a rough opening size with our program.
wow! There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Uh huh.
Wow.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yep,
I
it's
can get a
COVID
shutter
proof now.
size. I can get a roof takeoff. I can tell you exactly
All right, so that makes
how
it
many
easier
pieces
for the
of
client,
drip
so they
edge
don't
your
have
house
to.
needs.
So they don't have to worry
It's
about.
kind of creepy though,
Yeah.
if you think about it.
Well, there's a lot more Mac machines look at you when you get your money. So.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, I think it's a great benefit because there's a lot of homeowners that wouldn't have had a mat. They'd be afraid to get it off.
Yeah.
And if your window's not measured correctly, is that a problem? If it's too big or too small, obviously if it's too big, that's a big problem.
Right.
But right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
there has to be people that have said, you know what, we're invested in this, we're just going to make it work. There has to be people that made stuff work that shouldn't have. And that's what we're
Absolutely.
seeing,
Yeah,
right?
that's what you're seeing right
Yeah.
there.
There's people that
Exactly.
didn't want to do it right, so they just said, we're
Right.
going to make this
Well, I mean,
work for us.
a lot of what people don't think about is, if you got a tight fit at the wrong season,
Yeah.
when the seasons change, it's not going to be a tight fit anymore. It's just not going to work.
Exactly.
Oh, so is that how glass breaks and stuff?
Expansion and contraction, or your window won't go up or down.
Or you use the wrong insulation.
Yeah.
Or you can over insulate and under insulate. That's the thing people I don't think realize. There's spray foams out there. If
Oh.
you use the wrong spray foam,
I heard those
you're going
things
to
are-
over insulate and it's gonna swell your window up to the point where you can't open and close it. I've seen that stuff actually bust out drywall already.
Yeah, man.
When it swells. Now, but they do, that particular foam is called gap filler. There's a certain time and a place to use that. Now, they have a door and a window spray foam that doesn't expand as much as the gap filler type of.
Don't yours have like a foam wrap through already on them or
Yeah,
something?
we that is definitely an option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's messed up.
if you have the mat, so can you change the color and change the style sometimes of your window?
Yeah, the style of it.
If I have
for
a bow
sure.
window and I want a picture window, can I do that?
Absolutely. Cindy Davis, we're putting a bow window in for her.
Cindy,
Yeah.
good to see
That
you.
no one else could figure out.
Okay.
Yeah,
I knew
she
she's-
had multiple people out there and they couldn't figure out. What they actually did was, and it's funny that Tyler said that people will install windows upside down. her bow window was actually, I don't want to say it was installed wrong, but they installed it upside down where the seat was actually the ceiling like a bulkhead or a header, and the crown part, the round part, was actually on the floor, which was pretty slick because they were fixed windows. They were non-operational windows, so there was no weep holes. So it didn't matter. Well, I guess they had 2 other contractors there that didn't see that. But from our experience, I noticed right away that they had actually installed it the other way around to give it that contour, so she didn't have a seat. Her seat was actually like a bulkhead on the ceiling, which actually gave her more square footage on her floor because it curved in on the floor. It was great. It was awesome. Wow. So I have never seen that done before, but I noticed right away what the problem was. So I had brought our manufacturer in and asked him if it was okay if we did a window just like they did, because her brick was formed like that on the outside. So it wasn't like we could just rip her window out and put like 3 straight windows in there. It had to match her brick, the contour of the brick, the contour of the ceiling, contour of the floor now, because the seat was on the ceiling. Basically, it looked like a header. It looked good. They painted it, had it all trimmed out, looked great. And I think they meant to do it that way. The way they had it trimmed and had a bullnose trim on the windowsill, on the bottom, it looked great. But no one else could see outside the box. That at first I thought they installed this window wrong. But they really did. I really think they meant to do it that way. So anyhow, I brought the manufacturer and he said, if she's going with non-functional windows, we don't have to put a weep hole. So it didn't matter which way we installed it. So she allowed us to take her trim off because I wanted to get a window that fit exactly right into that hole. So there was a little bit of geometry to it because there's degrees of where the window panes or the windows that are set at a certain degree. So we had to figure that out. And with the seat being on the ceiling, like we had to actually measure it opposite. Like you had to think about it being upside down to get all this. It was great, but we pulled it off for her. She was like, so you can put the same exact window in? I'm like, absolutely. So
nice.
Yeah, and that's what we do. We go over and beyond.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was the point.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
So, do you have to take your screens out in the winter, or no? It's no big deal. You can leave them in.
No, leave them in.
You can leave them in. They're not going to rust or anything like that. They're not going to crack.
Especially if you buy one of them flex screens, man.
Yeah, our screens. We have several different types of screens. Okay, we have an aluminum screen that has the screen that's actually extruded, and then our flex screen won't rust. And I'm trying to think, I think the other one is, our most popular one's the aluminum one. That's why I can't think. I think it's composite so they're all corrosive products that won't rust.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, as far as giving estimates, where do you guys work and do windows? So I know we talk about this, but Central Pennsylvania, Maryland, where are we talking that you guys will help somebody with their windows?
Anywhere. Pretty much, right now we're, in Northern Maryland, Central Pennsylvania, I would say within a 100-mile radius of York County.
Okay.
Yeah, so Adams County, Franklin County, Dauphin County, Baltimore County, Harford County, within that area.
Nice. Iris, good to see you. Derek, good to see you. How about those Flyers? They have one more game they won in overtime. Great game. Shelva, good to see you. Appreciate everyone. Please share this. Please start a watch party. Thank you all for being here. So what other pictures do we have up here to show?
Well, go ahead. Just be careful.
And please put your town in the comments. We really appreciate y'all. This is window month,
Yeah, I
September.
didn't go too crazy on the windows, but this might not look like
it doesn't look like a problem.
Too much of an issue there.
Yeah.
But if they would have let that go any longer.
Oh, you're saying that
is
dampness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the beginning signs of mold right there, man.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
And who knows what's going on behind it.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. This, OSB, what a lot of people don't understand is OSB is pretty good at shedding the water off. So when you start to get sign of moisture and stuff like that, it's been getting wet for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't just get wet once and that's what happens.
Right.
It has to get wet, stay wet, You know, for something like that to happen,
Absolutely.
especially some of the other picture where it's like deteriorating and stuff. You have years and years of moisture there.
And this is all the same job here.
Wow.
This isn't different jobs. This is all the same job here.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And what's all that stuff at the bottom?
It looks like someone tried to paint that before. To me, I don't
If
know.
I remember
is that
correctly,
paint?
that's mold.
Is that mold?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
It looked like kills
No.
or something. Like someone was trying to paint over the mold.
Maybe I
almost.
could be wrong, but it was just the whole job was a mess. We didn't paint anything, and maybe someone was there because it does look like there's felt paper on there.
Wow. Or kind of, right? What good's felt paper with all the holes in it?
They're killing me right now.
So, anyway, do you have any pictures of the Weather Buster?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
No, we're gonna bring one. Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
bring
we're gonna bring
some.
one in.
Yeah, we're not gonna
Alright.
do pictures of them. We're gonna
So-
actually bring the weather busters in.
Yeah, I want to tear it apart, show
nice.
people how easy it is to open it up, pull the sash out,
Yeah.
actually get the sash out
Mm-hmm.
of it, show them what a sash
So the
balance
top
is.
and bottom come out of a double hung?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Show them what the night latches are and what they're for.
When I used to do it, we would pop it out and say, you know, in safety, if there was a fire, you can easily pop these
Yeah,
out
for
and you can
egress.
have one of those window things. I used to do windows, so, and you could throw it right out, but you can pop these sashes out really quick.
Yeah.
And you have a safe exit.
Absolutely.
Most people don't understand, even if you broke your glass, but this is compressed with the compressed air in it, it's not easy to break, is it?
No.
If someone broke your window, you would hear it too, right? So just for security purposes, just real quick, if you have a single pane glass, it's not like that if you have double or triple pane. It's very hard, and you would hear it if someone broke. They'd probably leave when they found out they broke your window and realized how
Absolutely.
loud it was.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you can pop both the sashes out, so if there is a fire or you need to escape, you won't get, like a lot of people get a lot of injuries from the old windows where they would get cut from just a little piece and we would just slash you.
Yeah.
So this way you can just get out safe and easy. That's one of the things we would tell people.
Absolutely.
Is in case of fire, you can get out of your house with safe, easy way to get out of the house.
Yes, absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
you know, that's important to think about. We talked about cleaning.
It
We're
is.
talking about safety. We're talking about, you know, at the end of the day, you pay a big gas bill, heat bill,
Yeah,
whatever you
absolutely,
pay.
man.
Even if you have wood, you still got to buy more wood. Right?
Right.
I have a wood thing. So if you have to buy less wood, right?
Yeah.
Or coal, whatever you burn,
Yeah.
you're going to burn less
Oil.
with these windows, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Natural gas, oil, electric, yes.
And it's not a 1 year savings,
No. No,
Right.
this is year after year after year.
right? So
For
you're
sure.
saving on that year after year after year. You're controlling your cost. You're getting your monthly cost down.
Absolutely.
Everything's that monthly cost. So how about that benefit? We didn't
Yeah.
really talk about
Right.
that.
Right, no, and it's a long-term investment. You know what I mean? You may not see it on your first or second.
Can
or
someone get a
third.
loan or something? Do you have
Yeah, we offer
options?
financing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So can we talk real quick? What kind of options? Is there same as cash? A year, 5 years? What do you got?
We have a lot of options.
All right, so they have options. You can get them in a comfortable payment that they could probably swing.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about having the options.
And it's for your home.
Right. So the same as cash deals, we have a 6, 12, and an 18-month, same as cash. And then we have a 5, 7, and a 10-year. What I like about having them is, like when you said, if someone goes to get windows and they want to do, you know, a 5-year, and let's say, you know, we work the numbers and it's $350 a month for 5 years, and they're like, oh man, can you try to get it down
Like
around
to
250?
200, yeah.
Well, then we can push it out to 7 years for them.
Nice.
Because that'll lower their payment.
Nice. And they're
Yeah.
adding value to their home. People look at what? You look at the windows, you look at the roof.
Absolutely.
So that's huge.
Yeah.
Windows are huge.
Right.
And it's
Absolutely,
safe.
man.
I mean, your kids, your parents, you are in a room. You want to be safe. I mean, security purposes.
Yeah.
These windows have little latches, right?
Yes.
So that people can't hold them up. We didn't get into that, right? Do
Right.
they still have those things?
Yeah, the night latches, yes.
Right, so you can even open your window a little, right? Let's
Yep.
tell them. So if you're in an area where you want a little breeze, or maybe
Yes.
you're getting a little breeze,
Yes.
you put up these night latches.
Right.
You can feel safe and comfortable in your home at night,
Exactly.
Yeah.
and you still get the
And I'm
air.
glad you brought that up because most window manufacturers or other companies who are selling
Hi,
windows,
Christy.
those night latches are not security purposes. It'll deter somebody, but they're made to fail, so you can open and close it. Okay.
Right.
Now ours isn't just that little thing that kicks out. We actually have a whole pin that comes out.
So the pin slides into lock it.
No,
So
it comes out. It doesn't. You know how normally like you kind
These
of
have that little tab.
Yes, these aren't like that.
Oh.
It comes out. You actually gotta you push it and it'll pop out. Okay, but it's not just like a swing
That
out.
little plastic little.
Yes, ours
rigid
isn't like that.
little
When we bring it in here,
okay.
we'll show you. It actually sticks out. It's an inch tall. This whole entire piece or night latch comes out about 3/4 of an inch. That's an inch tall. You'll never be able to push up on it like you can like a standard someone else's product night latch.
Yeah, you're gonna
A lot of
seriously
people
damage the window if you're able to. Pull
Because
it
in the
up.
fall, people like to leave their window open. Bringing
Yes.
that up, right? This is the time where people are going to start wanting to leave their window open a little. But they might be fearful. They might live on the first floor. It might be someone that lives alone.
Right.
Their kids might want it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why have your house when you can have a safe window that you're going to be able to enjoy the savings of the heat? It's going to look nice. It's going to increase your value.
Yep.
And the safety issue.
Absolutely.
Right? At the end of the day, you can leave the window open and feel comfortable.
Right.
And you can either do it pull it down from the bottom a little or from the top.
Exactly.
They have the two options.
Yeah, or a little bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Yep.
So, Pam, good to see you. We appreciate everyone. Share this
What's up,
out
Christy?
by your friends.
George Myers, good to see you, buddy.
George, good to see
Yeah,
you.
George is on there.
Yeah, I can't see him anymore. George, good to see you. He blocked
Yeah,
me.
George,
George, good to see you, man.
George blocked me
Yeah.
too.
He did.
That's
Good, George.
okay.
You know I
I'm
love
glad-
you, though.
I'm glad you're coming back, George.
Man, you know how much I
over
love
to
you. We
the-
had fun at the home show.
Over to the dark side, buddy.
Did we have fun at the home show with George?
Yes, we had a blast.
We saw him at Harrisburg. We saw him at Hanover.
Yeah. Right.
And Adams County. I guess
George
we-
just built a house in our neighborhood on Butter
Did
Road.
he?
52 Butter Road. You want to talk about a great home builder?
Wow.
George Myers has been building homes for, I don't know, 30, 20 plus years. Let's just say 20 plus years. I worked for George when I was in my teenage years. So I've known George for a long time. George built a house in Dover, 52 Butter Road, for our neighbor. Our neighbor goes to school with my son. So he's building our neighbor's, I think, in-laws
Hi,
a
Roseanne.
house on their piece of property right now. Great house. We did the siding, we did the roof on it. No, we didn't do the siding. I think he had his in-house guys do the siding, but we put the roof on it. We just did the gutters on it. I think he's got 3 or 4 more lots out in Dover he's getting ready to build on. So if
I like
anyone's
that.
looking for someone that can build a kick-ass house, George Myers, man.
Is that Hartley Builders? Or
Yeah,
what
Jay
is it?
Hartley Builders.
Jay Hartley Builders.
Yeah, man.
Psh,
Yeah,
Good to see you, bro.
yeah.
Yeah. Lauren,
So-
write that down.
I just wanted to give you a good
Write
shout
that
out
down.
there, George.
We were
Cause,
talking about something about that earlier. Me and Lauren were talking about something earlier.
cool.
That yeah, write that down. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yep. George is a good dude, been around, been in the business a long time, pays his bills, pays on time, actually pays you the day that you're done. Not many builders would do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What a
Yep.
great month, man. It's window month, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah,
So
man.
we're looking for, so what are we looking for this month? Some pictures?
Looking for pictures of windows. What's the gift card gonna be?
We gotta get your girl a gift card,
Polly?
Polly.
For
yes.
the hive.
Yes.
Okay.
We gotta get her.
Yeah.
So,
We gotta give her a card.
So what are we gonna do for this month?
I want to see pictures like this. I want to see what damage people have. I want to see their old busted up windows.
Steve, Michael.
Obviously,
yeah,
I don't want to
George.
see somebody's new windows.
Yeah, if you
because
got a window that's
unless
like
we
painted
install-
shut.
Yeah, so
Listen,
they're,
I'll give someone a $100 Lowe's card if they show us a picture of windows that we installed.
wow, that's awesome.
Okay. Now I'll give $25. What do we want to do? Another
Yeah,
hive
$25.
for the hive?
Let's do the hive again.
I'll
Okay.
go with that.
If they show us their damaged or banged out windows.
Yeah.
Okay. Pictures of
And
their
you can
windows.
always send suggestions on a place in New York you'd like to have a gift card. We want to support
Oh,
small.
I wanted to mention this too, man. If anyone has any questions,
Yeah.
please don't hesitate
Todd.
to put them in the comments. And for whatever reason, if we don't know the answer to that, we'll post it later.
Absolutely.
Okay, in the
Absolutely.
comments for whatever reason, like, and it doesn't even have to be on the topic or just because it's window month. September is window month. It can pertain to your roof, your doors, your gutters,
Your
or
siding.
any other topics or subjects that we have talked about previously. Don't hesitate to ask your questions,
Yeah.
and we'll answer them to the
Hi,
best of
Tina.
our abilities.
Good to see you, Tina.
Mike Hanscom, best tax man in town. Tina,
Mike.
good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yep. Yeah, so post some pictures of your windows. I don't care if they're banged out or not. But if somebody sends us a picture of windows that we installed for them, I'll give them a $100 gift card to Lowe's. Bam.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
You guys are awesome.
I know there's someone out there watching this right now
Gotta be.
that has a weather buster window in their house right now.
Got to.
That's
I think
$300.
Right. To Lowe's.
Yeah.
Why not right now?
Nice. So this is episode 36, Behind the Tool Belt. We're talking about window month. Gutters are done.
Yeah.
Not done. It's time to clean up your gutters. So you want to get a fall cleanup, and make sure you message on Facebook and ask the question. We'll get the right people out to you.
Yeah.
A lot of great stuff coming. Welcome, Vic. Welcome, everyone. Glenn, everyone that's new on board. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the culture.
Drew,
Share this out. Drew, welcome.
Yeah.
Sarah, welcome.
Yeah. Sammy, Drew, who
Dave.
else? Dave.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dave. We have Mike. Mike came on pretty recently too.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, the service guy. He's
Yeah.
actually on vacation right now.
Yeah. Doing great. Tate.
Yeah, Tate. He's doing amazing. Enrique. Yeah.
Dan.
Dan.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of some of the people that we've hired since the pandemic too. So, and most recently, like Lauren was hired right before the pandemic. Sammy, we got Drew, we got Vic, we got.
Can I get a quick hustle muscle for Boomerang?
Boom. Yeah, so if anyone's looking for a career, and like Chuck said earlier, if you want to be able to provide for your family, this is the place. If you're in a roofing company and you just got, tired, if you're just tired of, like they just don't have the culture that we have, and everyone's backstabbing and two-faced. Well, we're not like that here. If you want to feel like you're a part of something and helping people out, and you enjoy doing things for the community, this is the company, man. This is the company to come work for. If you have any experience with windows, gutters, siding, roofing, or really if you were a framer, and did roofing 3 or 4 years ago, or if you're afraid that you're going to get laid off this winter, give us a shout.
Yeah.
It's 717-650-2197, or reach out to me, through Messenger. My cell phone number, 717-779-6303. Our website's www.321gutterdone.com. Chris?
Yeah, my cell number is 717-916-0732. You can DM me on Facebook too. I have every social media platform that there is, but Facebook's probably the easiest way to go.
Amen.
But yeah, would love to have a conversation with you if any of this interests you or anything like that. If you know someone, please send them our way. This is a career, man. This isn't just a 9-to-5 type thing. I mean, this is a career. You can legitimately retire from here. There's plenty of room for growth.
Yep.
It's a great place to work. Great people work here. So yeah, love to hear from you.
Right on. Peace out. You guys have a good night. Thanks
Yeah,
for watching.
next week at 7.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday, Behind the Tool Belt, episode 37. Maybe we'll have some windows on display in here.
Maybe we'll have a special guest.
Right,
You
maybe.
never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
I love y'all.
Yep, see you guys.